Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with another little oldie, but it's a nice little fun fold card. I think I did it last year as a Valentine's card, but I love the way it sits, and I haven't played, believe it or not, with my Daisy Lane stamp set yet, so I thought I'd give it a go. I love the new impressions paper. I've seen from people's videos that they've got is it water lily papers coming out in the same style as this, but they're lilies, so I thought, why not use some of this paper before we get the new stuff in January. So it stands up a dream. I know that they will all flatten down in the post, but the recipient can always just swoosh them back up again if you put a little note in there, maybe, you know, tell them to swoosh up the flower a little bit. But I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's so simple to make. So let's get crack-a-lacking. I'm using the butterfly gala punch, and if you've noticed, I've used 2 punches here to layer up with the grapefruit grove. And I know it doesn't go with the papers, but I think it does, if you know what I mean. It's a bit of a contrast. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're going to need a piece of, I'm using thick whisper white. This is 10 1/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to do it on my Stampin' Up trimmer actually, because I'm just going to get the measurements out. We're going to do some scoring and some cutting. So you're going to score this at 3 inches. You're going to do it at 4 1/2. 6 and 7 1/2. Perfect. Then what we're going to do, we're going to flip it round, so the 2 3/4 section, which is this bit at the back, is on the bottom. You're going to put this in at 1/2 inch, keeping sure it's nice and straight. I'm going to do it on this side first because, you know, and at least I know it's pressed up against there. You're going to take your cutting, and you see the back 2, these last 3 score lines. You're going to cut between the 7 1/2 and the 4 1/2, which takes you up to that score line. And I've just done that at the wrong position. I've done it at 1 1/4 instead. Oh, Gaynor, Gaynor, what you like. Let's do it. 4 1/2 down to 7 1/2. Flip it over. We may have to just ignore that line there. I'm just going to swoosh it out so you can't see it. And then we're going to do it again at 1/2 inch. Between 7 1/2 and 4 1/2, just these last 3 score lines. So you're going in between, you're cutting in between those, and then we're going to flip it back, and then we're going to put this in at 1 3/4, and do the same again. Cut between the 2 score lines, the 3 score lines, and then we're going in at 2 1/4, and again cut between the 2 score lines, 3 1/2, and we're then again at 4 inches. Was that 3 1/2? Yeah, and 4 inches. And if you wanted, you could just carry it. You could have done 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/2, 4, and then this one would have been at 5 1/4. So I've got that break in there, but I will put my DSP over that, and you won't see it. So you don't do that one. So it's 1/2. 1 3/4, 2 1/4, 3 1/2, 4, and 5 1/4. So just do that. Okay, and I've made a boo-boo, so you don't have to. Oh, what am I like, ladies and gents? inches. So basically we're going to fold the first one back and burnish. This is our front panel. Then we're going to fold this one down for a valley. So mountain, valley, and then fold that in half, and now that's going to be a mountain. Oops. And then this one is going to be a valley. You can give them a burnish. No, have I done that wrong? I've done something wrong. That's right. My card sits like that. And then, have I got this upside down? No, that's right. And then you're going to pop these through. So pop, that goes back, this comes forward, that goes back, this bit comes forward because I've made my boo-boo, haven't I? So just pop the large pieces through and leave the little ones poking that way. There we go, like that. Yay. Okay, we got there in the end. Just give it a good burnish. So that's the way your card stands. Let me just check. Yeah, so it opens like that and oh, I've done something clearly wrong here. That one folds that way, sorry. Mountain, it was right, mountain, valley, mountain, push that one back, and valley. So that's right. I had that piece folded in that way and it should have been that way. So mountain, valley, mountain, valley. That's right. And there's our card. Oh, it's right in front of me and I'm going to do lally. But don't split through those two like I just did. Like I'm saying, I will cover mine now with my DSP and my layers. So, layers. You are going to need your layers. You're going to need one at 2 7/8 by 5 5/8. They're all 5 5/8 except for the little ones. 2 5/8 by 5 5/8 and 1 3/8 by 5 5/8. And then you'll need 6. These are 1 3/8 by 1 1/8. The DSP is 1 by 1 1/4. This is 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is 2 1/2 by 5 1/2, and this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. So you're just going to be doing a lot of layering at first. And I'm using my my art glitter glue, and I've realised a lady left me a lovely little comment saying less is more, and she's not wrong. I've been putting way too much glue on, way too much. Watch this. I did it on my other ones and it's perfect. Look at that. And I still get a tiny little bit of wiggle there. So that panel's done. Literally just go around the outside very lightly. Just give it a little bit in the centre. And then you can layer it up. And I find it easier to flatten your card out when you're adding your layers. Look how quick, and look how little glue I used there. It didn't need a lot at all. So, same again. I'm not even squeezing, I'm just letting what's on the tip of the nozzle come out. And just letting it fall into place. Give me that little border all the way around. And again. I'm not squeezing, I'm not doing nothing to the bottle apart from just guiding the glue around. I love these impression papers. And you often find that when a new catalogue is going to start coming out, which is going to be in January, we tend to forget about the stuff that's really, well, we tend to forget what's in current still. So, I can't wait for somebody to send me a catalogue so I can have a nose through. Hint, hint. Oh. So, you'll be watching this video on Christmas Day, but I don't know. I'll do a premiere because me and Mr. Boyce, it'll just be me and him. He'll be on his game and I'll be up here crafting on Christmas Day. I know, sad isn't it? No, it's not sad actually, because we are going to see the grands. Well, we would have been and seen them by now. And visit people in Crewe. We went on the 20th. So, less is more, girls, less is more. Literally just tipping the bottle and not even squeezing. You can see how little is going on there. And it's sticking straight away. Love it. Perfect. And you do have a little bit of wiggle space. And I've still got that grapefruit grove from last celebration. Loads of it. I had about 4 packets of the lovely lipstick and the grapefruit grove foil sheets. And why not use it up? I've got it, so use it. I do still love me stamping up stuff. I may not be a demonstrator anymore, but you know, I still want to buy stuff out of the new catalogue. Can't wait. Just over a week. And I'll be placing an order. Perfect, so let's get these. Look, I'm not barely putting any in. Let's get these 2 down here covered first. Good job, mine's just a demo card, isn't it? I can always give the nice one away. And I've covered my boo-boo now. So that is gonna bend beautiful now anyway, so don't do what I did. Gorgeous impressions on these papers. Absolutely stunning. So I'm trying to get something with a bit of pattern on all rows. Perfect. And then the plainer ones can go next to them. Quite chuffed with myself. Using less glue. It'll last me twice as long this way. Well, I normally lash it on and there's no need for it. And apparently it stops the warping because art glitter glue is a water-based glue. How quick was that? I'm going to show you what I did now with my labels. Where's my... I've got a spare piece of DSP, Whisper White, sorry. And yeah, this is the first time I've used this, and I'm using this little sentiment. The best moments in my life happen with you, and I think that is absolutely gorgeous and true. So let's pop this just in the centre there. Perfect. You can, there is going to be a little bit more stamping in a minute when we do our butterflies. I'm going to put the centres, I'll leave that to one side. So, this is the story punch. I popped it in, and you can just make sure this is nice and straight once you've got it in there. And pop that out. So you've got, that one's done. And then I've got the foil. Because I've got a full sheet, what I'm just going to do is just lift this out, just enough for you to see that I'm using, I can't even remember what that one's called, jam holder. Just putting that in, just to punch one out. That's all I need, one of those, and then I'll put it back. But if you look, this layers up perfectly, side to side, and top and bottom, giving me that lovely little frame around the outside. Isn't that cute? Love it. So, making making sure it fits right to the end and that you've got it perfectly top and bottom. And that's it. That's all I did. Fabulous. You do see those bits on the outside, but... And you could choose to put these on dimensionals if you wanted to. I didn't. I just pop that on there. That is so cute. I've got some gold rhinestones. Just pop one either side. Lovely. Right, I've already got one butterfly cut out and another 4 little ones. I'm using a different piece of paper this time. It's not the same pattern as the one I've used on here. I've just got this one because it's got little bits of pink, and I want the little green butterflies to go on the insides of here. So just pop that out. I need another large one. We've all seen us use these punches before, so I just like to go in so I don't get any waste. Right along the edge, and I like to be as close as I can on there. So there's our other punch used. So we've used the 2 label punches, we've used the butterfly punch. I've got the gold faceted gems, love them, pop them to one side. And now I want 6 of the little flowers. Don't think I've got enough of this left, but let's see. We can always take some from that other piece of paper. So just scoot it in. And then you can manoeuvre these. So I can manage to get 2 from one piece. Look, I've gone in between. So fingers crossed. I may be able to get 6 of them. So just swivel it round. See how close that was? But we've still got full flowers. So I'm definitely going to get 2 more out of here. Look at that, right in the centre of that flower. The thing is, it doesn't like coming out. And then we're just going to pop this in and just scoot it round until you've made it fit. And then we've literally utilised all that piece of paper without much of waste at all. And there's our daisy punch. I've never used this little one, it's the first time. This will go back in my stash, ready for another card. Oops, I'm sorry it's a bit loud. So I've got my little dimensionals. I'm just going to gently lay these out the way I want them. They're so delicate. But if you don't want bulk on your card, don't add the dimensional. I don't mind. I think it makes the flower pop off the card a bit. Just give them a little tickle in the centre. Just coax them up. And then just add a dimensional in the centre of 3. Oh, I'm going to have that one on the top actually. And that one. I'm going to remove the tops. Don't worry about the little flower, it'll soon pop back up to life. Then I'm going to place on just at an offset. And I've run out the tiny small ones of these, so I'm hoping this one doesn't, oh that's perfect. It doesn't look ridiculously too big. So that one is perfect for me. I made that beautiful little flowers, they're so cute. And then offset this one as well. Pop a gem in the centre. How cute are they? Love it. Same with this one. Oops. keeps spinning on its own self. There we go, that's better. There we go. And another little gold faucet gem. Just in there. That is so cute. I love it, love it, love it. And then if you want, just press it back in your hand and it'll pop it back up for you. They're just the sweetest little things, and they fit on the end of your card just perfectly. Look, I'm going to put one there, and just have one there. Isn't that pretty? Can't argue with that, girls. So, just a little blob, oops, just a tiny little blob of glue. I like to push this down just to pop that on. I know it's going to get a little bit of a crush, but it's okay. How adorable. Make a lovely Mother's Day card. Whoops, oh crumbs. That's pulled the paper off. Oops. I must have a little bit of glue on the end of my finger somewhere. So I'm just going to open this out now and grab my bottom. I'm keeping the ladies, butterflies, the same pattern on there and on the front. Oh, that's a bit of a. Well, maybe we'll have the blue ones on the front then. Yeah, why not? And let's grab. See what we've got here. This one's nice and. Well, that one's a little bit darker. And then the other ones I'm going to turn around and have the green showing. So this one is going just on here. What I tend to do is grab my pokey tool, push it into place because it doesn't take long for this to go off at all. Same with this side. I'm putting a tiny spot of glue there, and then you can just position your beautiful butterflies, holding it down with your pokey tool just while it goes off. Just creasing either side of the wings, see, and the body. Absolutely perfect. It doesn't take long at all. So whilst we give them a little bit of chance to dry, we can do the same. And I'm doing it the wrong way. Just a little dribble on there. And I'm going to change the position of my butterflies this time. They're so pretty. Pop one on that one. So sweet. And it looks like I've got a spare one there, look. Ooh. Didn't even squeeze. And then, oh, I've done it the wrong side again. Well, let's leave that one. Let's do this one. There's so much more you can do with these. You can add, I don't know, some sequins would be lovely. That is just the sweetest. Let me pop my glue away. She says not being able to put the pin in the hole. There we go, I've done it. Eyesight's getting terrible, see. Right, now I've got the antenna, the body for both the small and the large. Just pop that back in there. Can't believe this is the first time I've used this stamp set since I've had it. I don't know. We have a play, don't we? And then we forget we've got them. So fetch back my black ink. I'm going to do my little ones first. Gorgeous little antennae. And then the little body is, you can't, it's not brilliant, you can't see it perfectly, but I know it's there. I know I've done it. Oh, careful, Gaynor, you nearly got black ink everywhere. And then my little one over here. You sort of blend it into the designer series paper. I think it's gorgeous. Little antennae. Love this stamp set. And then we can do our large one then. Perfect. Just adds to the detail. I think it's well worth the effort. Our little bodies. So cute. Pop that on there. How sweet is that? I was just thinking, did I add anything else? Oh no. There we go. You could add other little embellishments if you wanted to down there. I'm just going to have a look actually and see what I've got. So, there they are in colours. Oh, where have they gone? Where's my flowers? There they are. Beautiful little flowers here. I'm going to pop some. I'm going to have one on there. One on there. And one on there. Oh, and you can't even see that boo-boo now, can you? You can't tell where it is unless you look from the back. And then you can't really tell that much. That boo-boo's well and truly hidden. So, absolutely gorgeous. Butterfly Gala meets Daisy Delight. Daisy Lane. So I'm going to have one of those on there. One in the middle there. Turn that over. Go back to this colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Because there is Blackberry Bliss in this set as well. And if you wanted to, you could go in with a little gemstone in the centre of those flowers. That is so sweet. It's all in the detail, isn't it? Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at those cute little flowers now. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get some little gems in there as well. Oh, one more. There's one. There's a straggler there. Oh, I like to take them in order. My OCD. And I'm just pushing that right in there. Oh, I love it. Look how cute they are. Oh, there we go, ladies. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the card and give it a go because it's just absolutely fabulous. And there's the other one I made earlier. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the darker butterflies on the front, or do you prefer the paler ones, or you're not fussed? Because they're both beautiful. But try getting your punches and layering them up. See what fits. Try obviously go for the larger one to get the back, and maybe a smaller one. I could have used this this one as well. this one would have gone nice as well. So there we are. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. I would love a thumbs up and a share. That would be amazing. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do. And then press the little bell. You'll get notified every single day because I upload every day. So come and see what I'm going to make tomorrow. Have some fun, people. Enjoy. Take care. Bye for now.